Welcome back to the Battleground, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rick C back on commentary, as always. And look who's coming out. Who is this? Oh, it's Francis! Francis is back in RCCW. Last we saw Francis, he unfortunately came up short against Ace Marxmen at World War III's pre-show, but Francis at least has a job still here in RCCW. If you don't know, Francis was actually considered to be fired for about a couple weeks, but I let him know that he was hired back with the permission of the board of directors. He was not the only one, however. There was also Kurt Bale and the Hollywood Hooligan who were temporarily fired. But Francis is the first of those three to come back, and he told me he's got a lot on his mind. So let's see what he's got to say to the people. Well, last you all saw me here in RCCW, I lost at World War III's pre-show to that military Alistair Black Ace Marxman. Then I was told backstage I probably wasn't going to make it to 2K18. I'll tell you the truth, it hurt. So to clear my head, I went on a bit of a ride for a few weeks. But then I got a text from Rick C telling me, Francis, you made it. You can come back to the Battleground. And boy, was I happy. And I'm relieved. See, I don't blame Rick C, because he's been a Left 4 Dead fan his whole life. And I don't blame the board of directors. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I blame Ace Marxmen. Had you lost, Ace, you would have been in my shoes nearing the end of your RCCW career. So at Road to Greatness, I want you in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Whoa! Francis with some bold words to Ace Marxmen, and looks like Ace is not going to waste any time. Here comes Ace Marxmen. He's coming down to the ring, making his, I believe this is his 2K18, his first appearance in RCCW, of course. Ace Marxmen has been on a roll since he debuted. Despite not winning his first Fatal 4-Way match, he gave up a good showing, and he got the win over Francis at World War III. So let's see if Ace will be up for another match with Francis. So let me get this straight, Francis. You want me, again, at RCCW's Road to Greatness. Well, it just so happens I'm not booked on the card as of yet, and it just so happens you want a match with me. So Francis, I'll be seeing you in Baltimore, Maryland, where I will make the score 2-0. Yes, baby! We're gonna see it again! Marksman, Francis, meet again, 2 out of 3 falls. Can Francis redeem himself, or will Ace Marxmen make the score 2-0? We will have to see when we get to Baltimore, Maryland. Oh boy. But up first, ladies and gentlemen, on the first match of this part of the episode, it's going to be the High Impact Hitmen taking on the new team called, well, I don't know what they're called yet. Jinder Mahal has taken control of the leader of the local jobbers and added the ranks of Kurt Hawkins and Sawyer Fulton. And the Nick Club up next will be facing in a match similar to this. So we will see that happen, as we will see, as I said, champions versus champions. I think they hit the music a bit too early. Yes, there we go. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, the Avalanche Tag Team Champions. Pete Corvus, Matt Castle, the High Impact Hitmen. The inaugural RCCW Avalanche Tag Team Avalanche Multiplayer Champions. My apologies. Pete Corvus and Matt Castle hold the championships that are the polar opposites to their allies, the Nick Club. And I want to bring that up as well. The match that they're going to have at Road to Greatness is against their allies, the Nick Club. It's been very apparent that the Nick Club and the High Impact Hitmen are allies. I mean, Pete Corvus and Lincoln are best friends, basically. It was very clear to see that It's going to be a brotherly battle between the four of them. SpongeBob and Patrick, and Corvus and Castle. There you have it, folks. And here come And how fitting they get interrupted by ads. How fitting. Oh, he got a replica belt. Jinder Mahal's got a replica belt of the WWE Championship. Have they not tell us the name? Where's the names? They didn't even get a name screen. That's sad. But yes, Jinder Mahal has taken control of the local jobbers and enlisted the assistance of Kurt Hawkins and... Where the hell is Sawyer Fulton? Hold on, I'm getting a message on my phone here, my tablet here. Okay, so they apparently Jinder Mahal has renamed the team the Job Brigade. The Job Brigade. It's a joke. And there's the bell, and Pete Corvus and Kurt Hawkins started off with Corvus with a beastly lariat there. Jiminy Christmas. The man with 1,000 gimmicks in YCW is Pete Corvus. Was that a headbutt? I couldn't exactly see there. Corvus now. Look at this. High impact scoop slam. Wasn't even a joke, actually. That was not supposed to be a joke. And Jinder Mahal trying to distract Pete Corvus. And Corvus now flatlander to Kurt Hawkins. And by the way, no Nate Dogg. Kurt Hawkins is not better than Flash Sentry, because Flash Sentry actually has a win. A few wins under his belt. There's that clothesline there. Off the ropes. Now, hold up here. Corvus now. Ooh, jeez. He's punching him upside the head. A stomp to the gut there by Corvus. Corvus is an extremely vicious individual. Not somebody you want to trifle with. And yes, opened up a can of not whoop ass of Coca-Cola. And I'm pouring it in a cup. And there's a tag to Matt Castle. Snapmare takedown. Matt Castle off the ropes. Boot to the face. And Kurt Hawkins is busted open. By the way, big shout out to Status Quo, who said he works at a Coke factory. Big shout out to Status Quo. He should be happy I'm drinking Coke and not Pepsi. Apparently, according to him, there is a difference. Well, when you think about it, like, I think he said Pepsi was sweeter. It kind of is sweeter if you think about it. Went for a knee, but oh, Castle got hung up in the tree of woe is me. But yes, as I said, like, what do you think? Is Pepsi sweeter than Coke? I mean, when you think, when I recall the taste, yeah, it kind of does. So they're blocked by Matt Castle, who, by the way, looks much better this year. A lot of the cost look better this year. Ooh, and Sawyer Fulton gets a high knee there from Matt Castle. Matt Castle has been long overdue, but sadly, in real life, he is retired from wrestling. But that's why we have VGW, RCCW, YCW, and plenty other leagues. Even an LWF shoulder block there by Sawyer Fulton, former member of Sanity, until he was kicked out. Hold up here, Castle, big clothesline from Castle. An enormous lariat by Matt Castle. Not only, but in this part, we're going to see, and a senton bomb there. We're going to see the Nick Club take on more members of Jinder's Job Brigade. I believe, I forgot who it was, who else is in this. Oh yeah, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Excuse me. Rick Sanchez had a big flying kick, Yakuza kick there from Matt Castle. And yes, pardon me, say it's close, right? I am Rick Sanchez. Now, oh, wait a minute, it's a high impact stampede. I still got a little bit of that cold left, but otherwise that, I'm alright. But anyway, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, also, in the main event of this part, we will be seeing Jay the Key Evans explain why he attacked Jason Voorhees a few weeks ago. Which we can already guess, we can already kind of guess the reason. Look at this! Oh, it drop kicked to Sawyer Fulton by Pete Corvus. And Matt Castle boogieing down, getting jiggy with it. Jinder Mahal and Matt Castle having a bit of a dispute there, it seems. But Matt Castle punching Kurt Hawkins off the top. And Corvus now getting pretty cocky. Cannot afford to do that even though he's a jobber. We saw OVE lose to some jobbers over on LWF. The fake co-op champions. Fake! Fake news. It's like CNN, they're fake news. Oh! Shin strike! Taking Sawyer Fulton out at the shin. That did not look pretty. And Corvus now. Discus elbow! That vicious discus elbow! Pete Corvus is not one to be trifled with. Kurt Hawkins in trouble here. Ooh, that didn't look pretty. And a big punch there. And hold up here. Jinder Mahal trying to get involved, I think. And we'll check it on. Ooh! Dragged to the floor by Corvus. Excuse me. Sort of pulling one for a punch. Oh, hold up here. Kick to the gut. Corvus. Oh, hold up here. Corvus control. Corvus off the Corvus control. 1, 2. And there's the win for the High Impact Hitmen. The High Impact Hitmen win. And that's the momentum heading into Road to Greatness when they face their brethren, the Nick Club, in a champion versus champion match. Not for the titles. No titles will not be on the line that night. It will just be champion versus champion. We need both titles. This tag division's growing ever so bigger. You can see that drop kick after the High Impact Hitman Stampede and Matt Castle getting jiggy with it there. He was getting jiggy with it. Why are we showing this again? These interns, I tell you. We need to stop hiring these interns and hire some classy people. Some classy highlight reel finders or whatever. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as previously stated, the High Impact Hitmen get some momentum heading in to Road to Greatness. But honestly, knowing it's the Job Brigade that Twitter and Patrick are going to face off with, they're obviously going to win. Let's face the facts here. And there you can see that discus elbow Corvus is famous for. There you can see the Corvus control. Bam! That impact right on the neck of Sawyer Fulton. And he is outie. And there are your winners. The Avalanche Tag Team Champions, the High Impact Hitmen. Congratulations, gentlemen. You earned it. I'm curious to see who's going to walk out the winner at Road to Greatness. You'll have to tune in to see come RCCW's Road to Greatness, but we're not worried about them right now. We're worried about the Nick Club versus more members of the Job Brigade. It's going to be Spencer and Patrick, along with Ronnie Ann, who will be in action later tonight in the loser defends her title at Road to Greatness match against Pacifica Northwest. And here we go, the Nick Club gonna make their way. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. This can't be a coincidence. Nope. This is no coincidence, folks. The Nick Club are entering to the Britmen's theme from FAM. Oh boy. More pouring salt into the wounds of FAM. Some more. And there's Ronnie Ann, and here come her protectors. Spencer and Patrick, the RCCW Battleground multiplayer champions, defeating the Dudes with Attitudes at World War III twice. Now, Lincoln has put these two in charge of protecting Ronnie Ann at all costs. And that they have done to their fullest extent here in RCCW. But as of at LWF, Nick Club have made a lot of enemies, so I guess they haven't been able to be there to protect her at all times. But here in RCCW, barely anybody stands up to oppose the Nick Club. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Ann pointing to the ring, telling her protectors, her guards, to go to the ring and await who they will destroy. Ronnie Ann, the current RCCW Rated R champion, may have to defend her title if she loses tonight. However, I have gotten an update on Sunset Shimmer and her rematch clause plans. She has announced she will cash that in after Road to Greatness. So it could be at Phil Manila, could be a Gift of Greed. Hell, it could be like next year, but she has that rematch clause to cash in anytime she pleases.
You know when you're snuggled up in bed counting...
Man, and Jinder and his crew cannot get a break. They keep getting interrupted by the ads. Poor Job Brigade. That's like their intro. That's like the Aleo, Alamala. How what's his face? Muhammad Hassan enters. Jinder Mahal still has that replica belt around his waist. I would love somebody just to come out here and give him the loser belt. I hate Jinder Mahal. And of course, Jinder Mahal is not going to be the one to fight this match. It's going to be Bo Dumbass and Curtis Axel. Here's the bell, and the bell is rung, and here we go. The matchup is underway. SpongeBob already with a nice kick to the face of Bo Dallas. SpongeBob SquarePants has told me he has been training heavily since his return from Mount Kilimanjaro. He's been improving his skill, and he says he's going to showcase it here tonight. I've been seeing a little bit of SpongeBob in the training backstage. I wouldn't compare his new style to more of like a Will Ospreay-esque character. Ducks under Bo Dallas. Ooh, and a nice back elbow there from SpongeBob. The puppet master, quote unquote, has been said by Gentleman Hugh over in LWF, who's been calling him the puppet master behind Pat. And already Bo Dallas is busted open with that Os cutter there. And Jinder Mahal trying to distract SpongeBob, but he's not letting it happen. How are you already busted? Oh, and a nice kick there from SpongeBob. That is SpongeBob's style. He is a mixed martial art. He is a pro at mixed martial arts. And you can see right there, and a big knee to the face there of Bo Dallas. Like I said, mixed martial art, MMA background, a karate background. But SpongeBob has also told me he's been training into some MMA since his debut here in RCCW. And and a hammer to the back. And SpongeBob now, what's he doing here? Oh, look at this. An Acai moonsault there by SpongeBob. I love saying Acai moonsault. I don't know why. It's a fun word. Oh, and Bo Dallas whipping sort of back into the ring now. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm picking up Bo Dallas. Oh, Irish whip counter. Ooh, and a European uppercut there by SpongeBob. I guess the Nick Club have a new theme. That would be the Britmen's theme. Uh-oh, and in comes the monster among starfish. And he's jumped over the top rope. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, what are they plotting here? Oh, double big boot there. Sandwiching Bo Dallas' head. Making a Krabby Patty out of his head. I don't know, a headbutt there from Patrick. Jiminy Christmas. And a front, oh no, countered by Bo Dallas. Going for a DDT, but ooh, a shot to the gut there. Bo gets a drop kick for his efforts. And Curtis Axel trying to get that tag. Excuse me, but he cannot. Oh shit, excuse me. Dang it, Morty. I think every time I'm just going to make a Rick and Morty reference. Dang it, Morty. Oh, wait a minute, Jinder. Oh, headbutt to the fake WWE champion. And Bo Dallas now. Oh, he got goozled. Oh no, Patrick balls up that fist. Oh, Jiminy right in the kidneys of Bo Dallas. Right into the kidneys. Uh-oh, and look at this. I'm not finished with you. Oh. And Patrick has been making an enemy out of not only Mayhem Brannigan, but Bombay Soiree, and a bite of belly there. And you gotta think, oh, and a punch from Curtis Axel. Cheap shot by Axel. Axel Mania running wild. And here comes Curtis. Here we go. Ooh, a drop kick there. Oh no, a drop kick from Curtis. Kick to the gut. No, Patrick. Clothesline. You gotta think this matchup would be a good way to send a message to Bombay and Mayhem Brannigan. Oh, and a headbutt there, and a big boot, but and another big boot there. And Axel going for some big boots, but it's not working out for him. Instead, he's gonna get tossed like yesterday's garbage to the other side of the ring. Oh, hold up! Oh no! What in the world is he doing? Oh wait! Hold up here, Patrick! Oh, that's like Lars Sullivan's spinebuster there. The freak accident. That's what Lars Sullivan calls his spinebuster, I believe. The freak accident. But Patrick, I don't know what to call that. The anchor slammers? I don't know what to call that exactly. But Patrick now, the Sponge now off the ropes. Oh, went for the torpedo kick, but Axelmania with a huge wheelbarrow German suplex there. Impressive maneuver by Axel. Despite being the quote-unquote puppet master, SpongeBob can hold his own in the match. Boot of Tune! Or, I'm sorry, the torpedo kick. When he does it on his own, it's the torpedo kick. Oh, Bo Dallas now. Oh, what a kick there by SpongeBob, taking out Curtis Axel. Taking out Axelmania. That gimmick is so dead. Why am I saying that still? Bo Dallas gets punched right in the mush. Oh, hold up here. What's SpongeBob looking for here? Telling Bo to get up. Boom. Boom. Curtis Axel getting stopped by Steve Patrick. Oh, he calls this Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy by SpongeBob. And a big kick there, like another boot of tune. Or, I'm sorry, torpedo kick. And Patrick and SpongeBob are back on a roll here. They have dominated this entire match against the Miz Taraj, basically. Oh, hold up here. You know what they go for every time that they're up in this position? It's the boot of tune. The boot of tune from SpongeBob and Patrick. Curtis Axel has got to be in La La Land. And that's it. SpongeBob and Patrick win. And that is some momentum into Road to Greatness they have now. SpongeBob and Patrick now are prepared to face their brethren at Road to Greatness. Hopefully this won't implode. They won't implode anything. There's the Hurricane Sandy to Bo Dallas, and that took him out completely. And here you can see the boot of tune, the move that has put away so many, just like it put away Curtis Axel here tonight. And those right there are the champions, ladies and gentlemen. The Battleground multiplayer champions, and here comes Ronnie Ann. And just congratulate her Guardians on their victory. Congratulations to them as well. They have, what a dominant display by the multiplayer champions of Battleground. What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your former YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion. I'm not referring to the red strap. I'm referring to the official belt itself. Whoever you consider the champion. I have not held that championship since VGW's Grimomania. And I admit that right now. Our time is short. All I have to tell you is I will be out in that ring later tonight addressing what happened at World War III. Vlad, you've opened my eyes. Thank you. Oh, Grim's going to be out here later tonight. Opened his eyes? What does that mean? I guess we're going to find out later tonight when Grim comes out to address his loss at World War III. And here comes a man who also has some addressing to do. It is Jay the Key Evans. If you can recall, Bart Simpson versus Ash Ketchum a while back on 240 Live. We saw that match happen. After the match, Jay Evans jumped Jason Voorhees, the world champion, from behind. And Jay the Key Evans has said he's going to explain why he attacked Jason Voorhees. I cannot wait to see what his reasons are for attacking the champion, even though we might already be able to predict. But I'm actually shocked. Grim's eyes have been opened. He's even thanked Vlad. I don't get it. I guess we'll figure out when he comes out and addresses the loss. But Jay the Key Evans is out here right now, and we need to hear from him first before anything else. Jay the Key Evans is a very popular character here in RCCW, despite being cocky and arrogant. But that's why a lot of people like him. Let's see what he's got to say concerning his attack. You should already know why I attacked Jason. It's because I want the RCCW World Championship. It's simple. That's what I want. And I want you at Road to Greatness, Jason, for that title. In a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And I'm not going to leave this ring until I have some sort of indication from you or management that our match is on. If you think I'm bluffing, well... Oh, Jay Evans making the challenge to Jason. I guess he's not leaving until... Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute! Go for the... Jason didn't know over the choke slam, but Jason King Evans escapes and... Ladies and gentlemen, I've just gotten word. It's going down at Road to Greatness.